morning. We had not done the shoot last week, and this is the week starting in June, and we have the background GDP number strong at 7.5%, and anticipating GDP growth. Market on last Friday moved up. Of course, I suppose it has to do with interest rate cut on Tuesday by RBI. But let's understand the GDP part of it. I don't believe this figure. So, because the calculation methodology has been changed to suit a figure of 7.5%, but ground level real things are bad, corporate earnings are bad, tax collection therefore will be bad, visibility of earnings blurred, so I don't know how much the market will take this GDP. On top of that, the monsoon report from America's one agency on Saturday stating that drought-like situation is going to be there in India, so that will cause again a concern in the market. So if we have a gap up Monday and maybe followed up Nifty movements, somewhere there will be a reversal. So you can plan your trade on the basis of a reversal. Maximum on the outside limit of Nifty, if it manages to be above 8532, can be about 8652. So 8650, let's understand that. Here you can try to buy a put while the market goes up. Or you can start buying puts in installments like strikes of 8500, 8400. That's a strategy which you can play. Chartically, Nifty just is on the verge of an uptrend, but not yet confirmed. In the meantime, the best news, if at all, is there in terms of interest rate cut, will be near around, and thereby, if the cut doesn't happen, then obviously the market will reverse. If the cut happens 25 basis points, I believe that is factored in the market. Only a cut of 50 basis points will keep the market steady, but as I said earlier, the monsoon factor, if that comes up, then market may first drift and then fall. Obviously the weaker stocks will fall, but in anticipation of the interest rate cut, the banking stocks, especially the non-banking financial, private banking stocks have all gone up. Yes Bank, Kotak Bank, Axis Bank, and those kind of banks. So the attack will be on these banks. The charting they are all fine. This is one way of looking at the trade. The other way of looking at the trade is I suppose carrying long trades is not desirable. Long trades will be okay on intraday basis, and not necessary to carry it the next day. You have to live by the day. That's a strategy we should adapt. Now, assuming my understanding is correct, then the strategy is the way I have been describing. Say the strategy is not correct. Do I stick my neck out to buy? Most probably not. We'll have to watch the monsoon, which is slated to hit Kerala in the next 1 or 2 days. We have to understand the intensity of the monsoon and the weather report following the monsoon. After the disaster in Tech Mahindra, Tata Iron Steel, Tisco, Bank of India, Steel Authority, and even the darlings of the mid caps, I don't see results supporting this kind of valuation at this point of time. There was no reason for BEL to move up by 400 rupees on Friday, and there was no reason for Aisha Motors to also move up 1000 rupees on Friday. But whoever is following my WhatsApp, they would have benefited during the course of Friday in being able to trade, and that is the style one has to adapt, because you will live by the day, and living by the day is the only way to handle this market. A lot of you had about 3 days of free trial in my WhatsApp. The result of the 3 days trial between 25th May, 26th May and 27th May, if you just take whatever I have told to buy or sell, a total number of trades would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 between these 3 days, and you would have got stopped in 1, 2, 3 cases, and the net total profit would have been 32,575 in futures. Of course, I have given better trades on Friday because you were a market, so this profit would have been 60,000 rupees. That's the advantage of being in WhatsApp. I mean, it is not possible for me to every time compose the SMS, then make someone to shoot it, and invariably when you receive, it is late. So that's why I've changed it to WhatsApp methodology, which is quick, apt, and gainful. For clients, now I've priced it at 2,000 per month. For non-clients, I've priced it at 4,000, and that is now effective 1st June. So I have described how the market looks like to me. I will have to change opinion, and then I wonder why I have to change opinion, because I am making an opinion on the basis of certain fundamental thought process in the market. We don't have a great cash inflow of the FIs to add up to this problem. Yes, market went short on the clearing day, and it was a big time announcement in the newspaper, and that's precisely why I said in WhatsApp that सब लोग मत्थे करे तो थोड़ी बाजार गिरेगा, बाजार तो बढ़ेगा. That was a Friday morning first thing in WhatsApp I said. Why? Because when you know in the newspaper that everyone has gone short, that is not going to work out. So I don't know how much of short has got covered, not much. But assuming the shorts are there, if they have a tendency to short further on the higher side, then they will win. But if they are poor people, they are going to get stopped out. We were testing 200 DMA in Nifty, 8330 plus minus 20 points, but the testing was on the borderline of the moving average. So you didn't have an angular testing, you had a flat testing called whipsaws on horizontal line of 8300 to 8330, the bars getting smaller, so lacking momentum on the lower side, which was, as we call, an area of consolidation, and hence a breakout. When you have consolidation prior to an event, it tends to break out. Because we are into a correction after a bull run, and we are still in the bull run because we are still maintaining above the 200 days moving average. So technically, while the market is in bull grip, but I wonder what kind of bulls they are and how strong these bulls are. Bulls don't allow 200 days moving average to be tested. And here you have a set of bulls who were allowing to test 8,300, 330, the 200 days moving average area, and that is not good. So the questions are, what are the bears doing? I suspect they are maintaining positions. Of course, the bulls are divided into specific stories. The new entrants in the future segment, 4-5 of them are for favorite, like Bell, Kaveri Seeds, Ajanta Pharma, Page Industries, right on the First day of Friday, they all went up by 4 to 5%. Now in cash, they were not moving up, they were staying. The moment you put them in future, it starts moving, which means necessarily bulls are there. Now the Nifty, suppose it falls, it can still make Ajanta Pharma go up further. I have given in WhatsApp the levels, or in fact in my English version of Share Bazaar newspaper, the English pullout, I have given in details all of their technical levels, which you should check it out. Since it's in English, people who do not understand Bengali can also read it. I mean, I have made that 4-page English pullout just because of that. I'm not going to repeat that in WhatsApp, in YouTube. But I give you the names. So, if this be the case, if this be the case, it's a thanda mission. If that be the case, what do I do? I will start to do in this week, coming from Monday. I will tend to short Yes Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank. Question is, where do I put the stop? That is the difficult area. I am just giving you a hint. That can be only updated in the WhatsApp. I cannot right now say, but I'll give you a strategy. I liked a couple of results like Thomas Cook. I liked Eveready. In fact, Eveready is in historic high level. 311 or whereabouts. Now this can make the stop go further up. We'll have to maintain a stop of 290 on Eveready. The business has changed, substantially changed, and I mentioned that in Shera Tirishta Share Korea, the magazine which I came out in February. I've definitely included Eveready in that. So a mid-cap pick could be an Eveready, and obviously there are other good picks. I mentioned that in Share Bazaar Putrika, of course, that portion is Bengali. I'll just get you that for your reference. The stocks which I mentioned looking bullish on charts would include Bharati Airtel, and the stop has to be 418 at the present moment for going long. I am liking Lupin, the way the movement is happening. It's closed at 1833. The master stop loss would be 1730. Should try to buy below 1800. Bell, Bharat Electronics has a huge resistance at 3600 stroke 3700. So one has to check out whether the movements happens beyond that or not. If it doesn't happen, then you can short, because now that is available in future. Marico looks good beyond the long side with stop of 420. Rupan Company, the publishing house, did a wonderful movement in the last 7 days and has moved up by 100% to 400 plus level. Now that's very strange. What has happened in Rupan Company, I don't know. But this kind of steep up move requires equally a retracement, and I would imagine if you are technical guys, then put up 50% Fibonacci retracement to enter this stock, so roughly about 300 rupees level. I like Shilpa Medicare, which is into API formulations, which means basically manufacturing for others, and the stock has closed now 880.90 will be the stop for the stock. You can still try to buy. I'll now have to take some questions. A lot of questions had come. Give me a minute. Amit Bera, he has bought 250 Sun Pharma at 9:30. Sun Pharma has come out with the results, and one time lot of writes off, so it's okay. You can hold, and in fact 9:30 was a lovely place to buy. You got 1,000 rupees to sell, but then people never sell, that's a problem. You have to first find out whether you are a trader or an investor. If you are an investor, it's okay. 500 Axis Bank at 535 book profits. You are asking long term hold kara bhalo or stop loss ki rakbo. Now we don't know. At one end you are talking about long term holding, and the other time you are asking stop loss. So you don't know whether you are a trader, Amit, or an investor. I've been holding Yes Bank from 270 rupees level, and I've never sold it. And I'm now advising you to sell, what do you call it, Axis Bank, but I'm not going to sell my Yes Bank. Why? Because it's in an SIP mode. I'm not supposed to do that. I might stop my SIP because the price has gone up. So you shift your money to some other SIP. But the other accumulated stocks remains. Saurabh Ghosh, 1 week ago, I'm holding few logistics stocks in my portfolio, TCI, GDL, Blue Dart, Gati. well, the story of the logistics stocks is a bit blurred now, and how the logistics companies are shaping up, one doesn't know. So market is waiting for that. So the current prices are maybe good to enter also, you never know. But when you don't have a visibility as to why you should buy, then the question is, do I sell? I don't think it's sell now, but what exactly happens is that it's a... Sanjay Agarwal 1 week ago, SBI 300 put, you bought at 7 and still holding. Entry exit level of Bharat Forge. And SBI. Sell both Bharat Forge and SBI. During this week. Bharat Forge should not move above 1262, so that's the master stop. And SBI should not move above 295.97, so that's the master stop. You have sold 100 Yes Bank at 870 and we had to re-enter. Wait. First get your price down. 830 to 40 levels could be a re-entering price. Shobhoshachi Dubey 6 days ago. I bought NBCC at 750. Please share your views about short and medium term targets and what stop loss should I maintain. NBCC at this time is not a market favorite, and rightly so, because the government intends to disinvest 15% of stake in NBCC, and market doesn't like the price to go up so that the government can sell at a higher price. ये बाजार क्या सरकार का शेयर बेचने के लिए हम लोग तैयार करके बैठे रहेंगे क्या? सरकार की तरफ से कुछ हो जाए सही है, नहीं होएगा तो भाव नहीं ऊंचा होने वाला है. So we'll have to wait for that. Shubhroto Sinha, can I buy Axis Bank call 6 days ago? Missed it. 6 दिन आगे যেটা প্রশ্ন ছিল এখন সেটা উত্তর দেওয়ার মানে Anindita Pal Chaudhary 1 week ago, everybody is linking the downward movement with poor results. Since companies have started publishing their results, we shall be obliged if you kindly discuss about result of some prominent companies and their share with view of upside, downside, flat based on market valuation. Results are generally bad, and so the upside is capped. And when you are asking about prominent companies, the prominent names are the worst names as far as I am concerned. A prominent name is State Bank of India. I believe it's one of the worst banks available at this point of time. So prominent names doesn't mean anything. You have to specify which stock you are talking. Even Tisco is a prominent name. It's a disaster. Tata Motors is a promising name. It's a disaster. Maruti is a prominent name. It's very good. ITC is a prominent name. It's a disaster. Reliance is a prominent name. It's a disaster. So prominent names doesn't mean anything to me. It means what is that you are looking for. Shobhoshachi Vishnu, Axis Bank 3 years a key view দেখছেন ফাটাফাটি ভিউ দেখছি কোনো ঝামেলা নেই 3 বছর তো অনেক সময় 3 দিন সহ্য করার ক্ষমতা থাকে না 3 বছর তো সাংঘাতিক ভালো খুবই ভালো one of the best. Akash Jain 1 week ago, trading strategy for Oro Pharma and Z Entertainment. Oro Pharma is now into a bonus mode. Why did they give bonus? I don't know. I didn't like this giving a bonus of Aurobindo Pharma. They want to say that they don't have business. So that's why they're transferring cash back to the investors. I don't know. Z Entertainment, I think you should look at Eros because Salman Bhai's new film is coming. Already this new film, Sonu Weds Monu or something like that.
Tanu Weds Monu.
Huh?
Tanu Weds Monu.
Tanu Weds Monu. That has been a super hit. The gross collection is way above estimates. Followed by in July, Salman Khan, some fighting kind of thing is coming. So normally they are hits. So Eros could be looked into. Z, yes, above 316, Z is a buy in futures. Otherwise, it's a buy at 305 and 295 zone. It's an uptrend. One can buy. Z has valuations to go. So these are the questions asked. There was a bit telephonic questions. Please give suggestion regarding investment in granules for a longer term. Yeah, it's okay. They are also into API business. I'm maintaining a very, I don't know what granule prices are these days. Granules is within a range of about 90 versus 75. Looks like accumulating. Uptrend is lost. Will range trade. So you can buy on the lower side of the range and sell on the higher side of the range. You can continue to do so. A couple of things, my new class on fundamental technicals and trading. Now we'll have a different dimension that I'll be teaching on Wednesdays, Fridays in the evening and followed by Saturday in the afternoon. Class will likely to start mid-June. So people who are interested to take the course or may refer to the others regarding the course study. The thing is that work very strategically this week. You'll have hell of a lot of volatility, which basically means we will have to tackle it very firm. Intraday you have to work as and when market behaves, and you have to be quick into booking profits. Cannot keep overnight positions. Don't expect any miracle on the upside. RBI can reduce rates, that doesn't mean anything for the market. The growth is fractured. Results are not expected to be good in the next quarter also. On top of that, if the monsoon does not break well, you had it. Rupee is not strengthening by any imagination. So you get another cue from that side. That everything is not good. So see you next week in my YouTube show.